Untitled WealthSaver here, bringing you your Friday financial tip. Corona version part 4. I think we're on part 4 at this point. Nonetheless, we are talking about a very exciting collaboration that has happened between 3 major companies: Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. These 3 companies represent the 3 major credit bureau agencies, and they have a great special that is currently going on. It is free of charge, and it actually will benefit us as the consumer. So let's dive in and talk a little bit about that collaboration. My name is Adrienne Denise. Now, this collaboration is huge. From now until April 2021, every single week, you have the ability to pull your credit report free of charge from the 3 major credit bureau agencies. So Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. You can pull it for free. Yes, free. No strings attached, free. Now you may be wondering, why on earth do I care to do that? We're gonna dive in and talk about that. Before I do, I'm gonna give you one reason, the first reason, number 1, of why you should care about it. There are 3 things that are needed to pull credit in someone's name. Just 3. I'll give you a quick moment to think about what those 3 things are. While you're thinking about those 3 things, in that bottom left-hand corner, if you haven't already, go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if it doesn't show, make sure you go ahead and hit the little caret, and then you'll see the subscribe option. And if you have subscribed, we would greatly appreciate if you give us a thumbs up. That lets us know that you're enjoying the content and what you are seeing. Now, diving back to our question, the 3 things that are needed to take out credit in someone's name. Have you already figured them out? Let's go ahead and talk about them. Those 3 things are the person's name, their address, and their social security number. Their date of birth is not, emphasis on not, needed. So those are the 3 things that are needed to take out credit in someone's name. So reason number 1, you care to pull that credit report. Right now, there is a pandemic going on with the coronavirus, obviously. So when there is a pandemic, there is a crisis. When there is a crisis, there becomes concern. When there becomes concern, there becomes panic. When there becomes panic, you get scams because everybody's trying to get money or try to help people. Either people have a giving heart, they're trying to help others, they're trying to save what they have or get a little bit more of what they have. And that's where we have scams. And where scams come into place, your credit may get jeopardized. That's reason number 1. Now, let's talk about the second reason. So the second reason that you want to go ahead and check that is because of the C.A.R.E.S Act. So within the C.A.R.E.S Act, we've gone into a lot of detail about the C.A.R.E.S Act. So currently, federal student loans have 0% interest right now, and they do not have payments. Mortgages are being placed in forbearance if they qualify. So if you have a qualifying mortgage, it's placed in forbearance. We did a prior video on this, so make sure you go ahead and check out our Corona version about the C.A.R.E.S Act if you want to as well. So with that forbearance, it is a requirement for any organization or any lender that you personally have a qualifying event. So if there's some type of qualifying event that relates to the C.A.R.E.S Act, so obviously, let's say you may have lost your job or somehow you were impacted due to the coronavirus and you cannot afford your mortgage. So you called and you've asked for forbearance. So that lender, let's call that lender XYZ. Hopefully there's no lender XYZ. I'm not talking about lender XYZ if there is. We're just using this as an example. So let's say we call lender XYZ to get a forbearance on our mortgage. The lender says, hey, due to the C.A.R.E.S Act, you are eligible. Great, thank you. But what lender XYZ does, because somehow it may have been inputted incorrectly, let's say your payment was due of $1,500 to pay your mortgage. So you had your payment of $1,500 due. It went to the credit bureau agency because 30 days later, when you thought that payment was going to be due, you're like, hey, month 1 goes by, you're like, I don't have a payment. Month 2 goes by, I don't have a payment. But you become 30 days late. So now your credit report is deemed for being 30 days late. Are we following along? So they said that you didn't have a payment due, but they sent it into the credit bureau that a payment was due. What lender XYZ did not do was charge you a fee, a late fee, because you didn't make your payment. So what was illegal about what lender XYZ did? Lender XYZ reported to the credit bureau agency that there was a payment due when in actuality there was not. So that's why you want to look at that credit report, especially as well, to make sure everything is being reported accurately. What lender XYZ should have done is lender XYZ should have reported a $0 payment was due and that the payment was current. So everything was currently being made as it was supposed to. This is one of the reasons why we want to go ahead and pull the credit report. Number one, the first reason we gave, the 3 things that are needed. So with those 3 things, if you notice that on your credit report, there's some fake address listed on there that you've never lived at, or an address that you've never seen before, something that you would like to do is go ahead and file a dispute on that. Reason being, that might be an indication that a scam may possibly happen. Also in the credit report, it will show you your current accounts. If you see a new weird account that you've never had, file a dispute on it. So this is a great benefit that's available, and again, it's free of charge. Now your question may be, great, I'm glad I have this available. Where do I go to actually get this information? So to get this, you'll want to go to annualcreditreport.com. Not free credit report, not my credit report, not report that's annual, annualcreditreport.com. That is the only website that's actually mandated by Congress to pull your credit report free of charge. That's the only website. With this, it's a huge benefit that is now available to you. I hope you take advantage of it. If you see that there's some inaccuracies, I personally would say, please stay away from credit repair. Stay away from it. Credit restoration, credit repair is all the same thing. Stay away. We want to teach you the things that are going to be needed so that you can be able to do this on your own and not have to go through a company to do that for you. With that credit repair as well, do want to let you know, Tailored WealthSaver does not ever endorse credit repair. We don't do it. There are companies that will help you and that do the right thing. What we will instead tell you about is credit counseling. There's a difference between credit repair and credit counseling. In the upcoming months, I'm happy to announce that Tailored WealthSaver will soon have a WealthSaver Be Your Own Credit Repair, where we're going to teach you the steps to be your own credit repair. Literally, we're going to teach you how to do this for yourself so that you have the education, knowledge, and awareness of how to do this. This is Tailored WealthSaver. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you the 3rd week in May. And remember, our videos come out every 1st and 3rd Friday of the month. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you next time.